Here we are, Gray Fox Bluegrass Festival 2018. We just saw a great set by Country Current, the Navy Band, and we're going to say a few words with them. Let's start out here. Tell us all about yourself and all about the Navy Band.
Sure. So my name is musician first class Kenny Ray Horton, and we are the U.S. Navy Band Country Current. We're the only sanctioned bluegrass and country band in any military in the world. And what we do is presidential support for, well, the President of the United States and all the top brass in Washington, D.C., as well as high-profile shows throughout the world that involve country and bluegrass music. And that's our responsibility. We stem out of a larger band that is 174 members of the U.S. Navy Band back in Washington, D.C., and we're just a small contingent of that. So whenever you turn on your television, you see a parade band marching in an inaugural. That's the Navy. That's our guys, and some of the folks that do the most important job that we have at Navy Band is the folks that go over and pay final respects to those that are laid to rest in Arlington National Cemetery. Unfortunately, they're working 2 or 3 times a day and 5 days a week. But we get the lighter-hearted job, the more fun thing, and coming out to the festival. We haven't been to Gray Fox. This unit hasn't been to Gray Fox for nearly 20 years. And it's really nice to get back up here, and hopefully we can continue coming back. But yeah, we have a wonderful time out here doing what we do, and you can keep up with us a little bit. We'd love for you to go to the website, just Google or Bing or whatever you use, U.S. Navy Band. We're the first thing that pops up. Go there. We're particular for Country Current, so come check us out. But we also have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just put U.S. Navy Band after that, and we'd love to have you tune in with us.
As much as we totally love you guys and you just play awesome, what is the reason why you guys, a bluegrass band, exists? I mean, we love it, but why is it?
You want to take that back?
Hi, I'm Senior Chief Musician Patrick White. I'm the unit leader with the band, celebrating our 45th year. The band was started by Bill Emerson. I'm not sure how much Kenny Ray had talked to you about. What was your question? Why do we have a bluegrass band? Well, the band was formed in 1973 as a country band, but the bluegrass portion was started in 1989. Just to have more outreach with the same members of the group, we were able to go and perform at bluegrass festivals all around the country. So it gives us a greater outreach to the United States in different musical capacities. We also break down and do, with the bluegrass unit, we go and do a lot of protocol stuff that the country band can't go into certain VIP and like the Chief of Naval Operations home and be able to entertain guests there. As an acoustic unit, we have that capability. So it really opened the door for us to be able to reach out and do a bunch of other things.
Now we were talking before, you said you've been here to Gray Fox before. Can you tell us about what you think of Gray Fox, your experience, and so forth?
Oh, we love Gray Fox. I think the first time I played here with this unit was in 1997, and we've played throughout the years. I think the last time we were here was 2006, if I remember correctly, and that was the last time we performed here. But like other festivals, this one falls on a weekend that we may have been booked somewhere else. So this is one of my favorite ones in the country. I've been playing here for nearly 20 years, although we've had a long gap there. But Miss Mary has assured us that she wants us back, so hopefully it won't be another 12 years.
That's great, thank you. And could we just come by and meet you and say hello? How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
That's good.
Tell us how long you've been with the band and how you got into it.
I'm musician first class Haley Stiltner. I've been with the band about a year and a month, and I started playing when I was 9. Love the Navy. Love what our mission is all about. Just reaching America for the Navy, basically. It's great. Thank you.
Well, let me ask you this: being the female in this very respectable band, are there many banjo jokes as elsewhere in bluegrass?
You have no idea.
Okay, thanks. Here you go.
I'm musician first class Danny Stewart, and I've been playing with the U.S. Navy Band Country Current for about 4 years. And it's great to be back at Gray Fox. I was one of the recipients of the Gray Fox scholarship, back in 2007, which helped me go to East Tennessee State University to study bluegrass, old time, and country music studies down there. And it's great to be part of the Navy Band, Country Current, be back at Gray Fox, and wearing the cloth of our nation and to represent it playing bluegrass music.
Well, you're certainly wearing clothing that I don't think you were wearing when you won the award. Tell us about how you won the award and what was going on.
I applied for the Gray Fox Scholarship when I was in high school, as a senior in high school, to pursue going to East Tennessee State University, and Mary Daub and Mary Burdett liked my resume and liked my package well enough that they chose me as one of the recipients that year. It was me and Zach Mongan. We both went to ETSU, and it greatly helped out with tuition, room and board, and books. So I'm very, very thankful to Mary Daub and Mary Burdett for that.
Well, as a regular member of a purchaser of all the raffles that help, you're doing a fine job. We're happy with you. But how did you make the jump from going to school into the Navy?
So I went to ETSU and got my undergrad there, then was playing with a band out of Nashville called the Larry Stevenson Band, and met the Navy Band while I was at a festival out west in Washington State, and they told me that they'd be looking for a bass player in a few years, and it came open a few years later, and I auditioned and won the spot here with the Navy Band Country Current.
Wow.
So, yep.
Well, thank you so much for your service. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And wow, they nice to see you. And we raised the camera here a bit.
Okay.
Tell us about yourself.
Okay. Hi, my name is musician first class Henry Johns. I'm the pedal steel guitarist and dobro player for the Bluegrass unit. I'm also an ETSU graduate, as well as Danny and Haley.
How'd they find you?
So I was in my second to last semester at ETSU when they posted the audition, and I was kind of curious what I was going to do. I was considering going to Nashville and trying to gig as a musician. They posted the audition, so I got invited to come up and audition on pedal steel in Washington with them, and graduated college in May and went to boot camp in June.
Wow, and how long ago was that?
That was last year. So I went to boot camp 2 days before Haley went to boot camp.
So you work with Dan Boner from, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you. And
Well, thank you very
for
much.
your service.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Tell us about yourself.
I am musician first class Joe Friedman from the United States Navy Band Country Current. I'm the lead petty officer of this unit, and this is my first time at the Gray Fox Bluegrass Festival, and I've been in the Navy doing this since 2009.
Wow. So what is it that your title does? You say you're the lead for this unit. What does that mean?
Most units in the Navy have a lead petty officer, which is simply the one petty officer chosen to basically be the middle manager between the chief petty officers and all the regular first class petty officers and below. You know.
How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing that for about 2 years now. And before that, our lead singer did that before that, and before that there was our bass player did it. So we rotate every couple of years.
And how did you get from being a musician to becoming part of the Country Current and U.S. Navy Band?
I was a professional musician in New York City. I used to play on, actually I used to play guitar a little bit on The Lion King on Broadway, and I used to tour with Miss Eartha Kitt before this, and I've done a million oddball bands and positions as a musician. So I did that till about 2000. Yeah, I dipped in 2009. So a long, windy road to get there. I'm probably the only guy in the band that doesn't have a lot of bluegrass experience before this.
Well, we'll get you into the bluegrass world. You're doing great. Thank you so much for your service, and thanks for the interview.
Thank you very much.